If there is one gaming genre I kinda have a soft spot for, it is without a doubt zombie games. For some reason, my little monkey brain just goes absolutely bazonkers when I hear zombies. I don't know what it is. Dead Rising, Left 4 Dead, Call of Duty Zombies, I can't shut up about this one, Plants vs Zombies, Dead Island, Resident Evil. Not all of these games are on the same level of how good they are, but for some reason, even Dead Island, a game I have panned in the past, for some reason, I just like it. I don't know why. So you should have seen the look on my face when I figured out that the most wishlisted game on Steam was a zombie game called The Day Before, and this game, oh, it got into some hot water, okay? So let's catch up on what happened first, alright? So this is a game made by the people that made Prop Night, which was a very mediocre, kind of like a hide-and-seek style game. It isn't like anything grand or anything. It's very small. It's very like controlled, and it's just a simple little party game to play with some friends. I saw it a few times peek on Twitch, but that's about it. Right now, this game is basically just completely dead. So the only logical step you would take from making a small little party game that takes elements from Dead by Daylight and kind of just doesn't improve on them, the next obvious step, of course, is to make a gigantic open world zombie game where you fight each other as factions and you have to loot and like, maintain yourself. Like, come on, it's obvious. This is what you should do as a game developer. Go as high as possible to the point that you start to disappoint everyone when you release the actual game. I think the fact that this game was wishlisted so many times that it became the #1 wishlisted game is just showing how much people still like zombie games, how much there is a craving for an open world faction type zombie game. Because let's be honest, the only game that really fills that void at the moment is DayZ, and I'm not touching DayZ, okay? I refuse to. So Fantastic, which is the people that is developing The Day Before, made all these trailers, and you can look them up on YouTube. There are like, I don't know, like 3, 4 of them just like flying around. If you look at these trailers, they look like vertical slices of the game. It doesn't look like an open world or anything. It's very by the book and controlled. Like in E3 trailers, for example, you always see this when they show a piece of gameplay and it's like so controlled. Like the best example is Ubisoft. Remember when Ubisoft first showed Watch Dogs? That whole trailer was just like completely scripted and fake. Hello Neighbor 2 did the same thing. For some reason, a small little indie dev team, like this is not a big team or anything, for some reason these people decided to do that. They are literally just shooting themselves in the foot. You are not returning from this. At first glance, like it looks somewhat promising, but again, it's all fake. It isn't real. It is a vertical slice, and there are like plenty of videos out there explaining why this is fake that I won't go into, but trust me, okay? The gameplay you're seeing is not going to be the end product. So naturally, it got a delay. I think it was delayed to March of 2023, which is in about 2 months or so. And the reason to why there was a delay was because they were swapping engines to Unreal Engine 5. Now, Unreal Engine 5 is the most unstable, irritating engine out there at the moment. Maybe besides from the Forspoken engine, because goddamn, that game ran like absolute crap. The only game that Unreal Engine 5 runs well on is Fortnite, and that's Fortnite, you know. Every game in this engine, alright, it always ends up performing like complete crap. Artistically, it's also kinda lame. Even High on Life, which looked somewhat interesting, didn't run great. I had to run this game on low to medium settings. But thankfully, okay, Fantastic tweeted a row of tweets. Here is a 1 out of 3. Hashtag The Day Before will be shown at a major international event early next month. Announcement soon. Then they have 2 out of 3, hashtag The Day Before, where they show off the goofiest screenshot ever. I actually have a clip of this on my clip channel.
You screenshot.
It looks so goofy. New screenshot. Follow our social media for more.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my god.
And then they have 3 out of 3. Retweet if you want to see a video of the development process. And they have this little like gameplay shorts video attached to it. So let's watch it for a second, okay? They are just shooting. They are just shooting guns. There's nothing more to it. They are shooting puppets. The zombies don't even really react to it. Remember in like Left 4 Dead how the zombies would react to like you hitting them? That's not in this game. And finally, that brings us to right now, because the game was supposed to launch in about 2 months or so, and still, there is no real gameplay. All of it is a scripted vertical slice, nothing. And thankfully, okay, Fantastic tweeted out this. This is like the dumbest reason to delay a game, okay? So let's read it for a second. Dear fans, right before the release, Steam blocked our page at the request of a private individual because of the name the day before. As you know, our game was announced in January 2021. At the time of the announcement, the day before game trademark was available. After the announcement of the game, the above mentioned individual filled out an application before us to register the game trademark the day before in the United States. This is their reason, because they are not launching the game in 2 months and they are delaying it for 9 months. I'm not joking when I say that. 9 whole months. Like, I kind of understand it, okay? Trademark stuff is complicated, but it's not 9 months complicated. Plus, you have, like, other people that will, like, take care of that, right? While the developers are actually working on the game. And, like, the bottom part of this message, which I won't read, it just says we want to make the best game possible, which completely contradicts the top part. The bottom part says we are delaying the game because we want more time. The top part says we are delaying the game because trademark stuff. And just like everyone else, I feel like this is a straight up lie. They are lying. They are just trying to get more time. And apparently, like, a bunch of volunteers are working on this game instead of actual paid people. Like, I'm so baffled how, like, a bigger studio hasn't picked up this game. And I'm guessing the reason to why they haven't is because the actual game is just complete crap. I honestly think that is the case. The whole marketing around this game is so laughable. Like, they say Steam blocked their page, but like, I'm not even sure if that is true. If it is true, that's a big Steam W, okay? But I feel like this is a company that would just lie like that and remove their own game off the Steam page just so they can have quote-unquote more time. And then they tweeted like more news very soon, and like an article from IGN where they like kind of stroking their own back, like they're tapping themselves on the back. Like, come on, man, how hard is it to just show some actual gameplay and actually show the game you are working on? This is such a messy situation that you could have completely avoided, but you chased the dream that won't be a reality. But hey, who knows, maybe I'm just delusional and what they are saying is actually true, but all the trailers they showed, it all looks extremely scripted, again, like a vertical slice. Fantastic. Please prove me wrong, but I think I'm pretty on point. I recommend doing your own research on this topic. It's kind of interesting. You can go to their Twitter and read through their tweets. You can read their message and go to this stupid article IGN made. I just tried to like compile it into a simple, digestible video. So yeah, what a wacky situation, man. Goddamn, I still love zombie games though.